Welcome back to this episode of Mixed Up with Nutmegan. I'm Nutmegan, and we are here on the Amazing Paper server, and I'm in front of the shopping mall at the shopping district, right behind me. Yay! And we're going to go inside today, and I'm going to buy one of the shops. There's one more left on the bottom floor, and I really want it. I've been eyeing it for a while, and I was hoping I could get some diamonds, because for the longest time, I only had 4 diamonds. Well, actually I had 6, and then I bought a pickaxe from MC Redman X, a diamond pickaxe, so that I could actually pick up, like, obsidian and stuff like that. So, I have only had 4 diamonds for a very long time, and everybody keeps saying, I sell bone, I sell shroom lights, I sell those things you need, and I'm like, yeah, but I only have 4 diamonds, and I can't do much with 4 diamonds. Well, today, I was in my mining area, and I stepped on 3 nodes of diamonds, and I have a fortune pickaxe now because I got some enchants. So I was so excited. I have like 50 diamonds now. I'm so excited. So I can buy my first shop, and we're going to put it in today. And the shop's name is going to be Lamps Plus, and we're going to do lamp stuff in our shop. So today we're just going to put up the signage and everything and reserve it, and then we'll come back in another episode and we'll set it all up. So here we go. Let's get into a different mode here. There we go. Let's go in and reserve our new shop. Here we are inside the mall. And here's the sign. It says units 10 and 11 are for sale. But I walked in here earlier and I was looking around and it looks like 11 already sold. So there's only one more shop available on the ground floor. So we're going to go get that shop before it sells. So let's go down this way. It's down here on the left-hand side, past the restrooms, past the biker gang, strange biker game, past the staircase, and right here by the water fountain, which is awesome because I just love the water fountain. I think the water fountain is my favorite part of the shopping mall. So the fact that the shop that we're going to get is literally right here by the fountain just makes me just happy. So I'm just really happy about that. Sure, it's all the way in the back, but that's okay because it is going to be so lovely. Anyway, unit 10, 27 diamonds. I don't know what the process is. I didn't see a chest. So I decided I'm just going to bring a barrel here. I'm going to set it here. And I put my 27 diamonds in there. 25, 26, 27. There's my 27 diamonds. Ooh, let's make it really pretty. Let's do this. Whoosh. Spread those diamonds out. Ooh, that's a lot of diamonds. It's like half of what I got today. Oh, I'm so broke. Again. Oh, hey, it was perfect. That's awesome. How about a plan coming together? Okay, so then I'm going to put a sign on it. And I'm going to say... Oh, Citrus is on. Hold on a second. Let's say hi to Citrus. Okay, let's put our sign on here and say sold to Nutmegan. Yay. Okay, done. And then I want to put another sign here that says, right here in the middle, that says what we're doing here. Lamps. Now let's put that on a line down. Lamps plus coming soon. Yay! Okay, so we'll have to come back here and set that up. In the meantime, let's go ahead and jump on back over to the house and do some work over there real quick. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead. I want to put the chest here. So we're going to move the cat over here. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Good, kitty. Okay. And then we're going to need to move this chair here because it's going to be in the way if we put the chest there. So at least this chair, but what the heck. Let's just go ahead and remove all the chairs while we're here because I'm done with that project. All right, good. Okay. So we're all set up. Let's put the chest down. Put a few things in there. And then let's put a sign on the front. And we'll call it our lamps plus recipe box. Yeah, there we go. That way Roosely doesn't come take anything out of it. Okay, all set up. All right, so here is my recipe chest that I've made for my Lamps Plus store to kind of just help me get organized and see what lamps I'm going to carry and what materials they might require so that I could start planning how I'm going to get a hold of these materials to make enough stock to keep my store open. So here you can see some obvious ones, a torch, and a lantern, and I don't know why I mixed these up, but then my soul torch down here and my soul lantern. So those are pretty standard things you think of with lamps. They're some of my favorites to use. But then also the soul campfire and the regular campfire here. I'm thinking we could emit light, so we'll sell those as well. And then the jack-o'-lantern. And then our sea lanterns, which we already have access to with our Last Guardian build. And over here, the end rod. And then some redstone things, the redstone torch. I know we don't normally think of that as a light that we use for lighting, but I mean, sometimes people use them for decoration, especially during the holidays. And then, of course, the redstone lamp. And then a few extra things. I thought a magma block could pass as a light source, and also sea pickle. And you will see, strangely missing is the shroom light. As I mentioned in my other video, we won't be doing shroom lights because we don't want to compete with MC Redman X, who's already selling shrooms as part of his big fungus shop. But I probably will put one up with a sign under it. So I'll probably need to get one of those just to put out so that people know I didn't forget that shroom lights are a light source. And so then this shows me the kinds of things I'm going to have to start planning out how I'm going to get. And I think the ones that concern me the most are all this redstone. I do have quite a bit of redstone. So that might not really be a huge deal because I'm not really expecting to sell an awful lot of those. But it's something to think about. This one right here, this is a problem for me. I don't like the nether at all. And I don't mind digging up the soul sand or even the soul soil. Those don't bother me so much because that's just right outside my guardian farm. And I can just hop right out and dig a bunch of that up and hop back in with a nice shovel. And not too worried, but going to a fortress and getting these blaze rods kind of makes me nervous. And then, of course, there's the whole issue of getting chorus fruit because I haven't been to the end yet. So I'll have to figure that out, and that requires all the time to grow it and then to pop it. So this is going to be really hard, and I'll bet you a lot of people are going to want these. I want them right now. That's part of the reason why I decided to do Lamps Plus, because my favorite building lights are sea lanterns and end rods, and then also the lanterns. Those are some of my favorites. And then, just for decoration, not necessarily for light source, I tend to like to use a lot of campfires in my decorating. So that is going to be one that we're going to want an awful lot of as well. And I think, I mean, coal's not too big of a problem. It could cause me a little bit of trouble. Man, cutting down all these logs, though, that could be interesting. And then all these sticks I'm going to need. Jack-o'-lanterns, I'm probably going to need to get myself a pumpkin farm. That would make things a lot easier. And I guess it wouldn't hurt if I could find out if there was a way to automatically shear the pumpkins, and I bet there is. And I know 2 people that I can talk to that could come up with a solution for that, I'm sure. MC Redman X and Roosely are both really good with redstone and very talented, so I am sure they could put something together for me for that. And then that just leaves digging up a ton of magma blocks, which is kind of along the same lines of digging up soul sand. I'm not too worried about going out and digging that up because I can get underground and find some big pockets of that and be safe enough. And then sea pickles I don't have a ready source of, but I do know where the coral reef is, so we could go out there with a bunch of bone meal and put together a bunch of those real quick. That shouldn't be too much trouble. So, and then iron. I don't have access to an iron farm yet. I do have a lot of iron, and I do pick up a lot while I'm mining for diamonds, but we might need to consider making a small iron farm to supply all the iron for these lamps. All right, so I think we have a game plan. Now we just have to go out and start collecting some of this stuff.